Hello Rhinos, how are you all doing? Today we're going to talk about why it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle change. Now if you're a type 2 diabetic and you're looking to heal yourself naturally of type 2 diabetes, then Type Rhino is the channel for you. Give us a subscribe, give us a like, press that notification bell so you don't miss any videos. My name is John Collett. Now, when I tell people that I'm a former type 2 diabetic, I get two questions. The first question is normally, two statements I should say. The first statement is normally, wow, that's amazing. And the second one is, what diet did you go on? Well, I don't know about you, but whenever people talk to me about going on diets, I always have this vision of not eating a lot of food and doing something on a temporary basis. And quite frankly, it makes me feel sick inside, the concept of going on a diet. And so let's have a look at this concept of dieting first of all. I don't like to look at it as a diet, and I like to look at it as a lifestyle change. And let me tell you why. The concept of calories in and calories out, that's been debunked as a concept, because a calorie is not a calorie. You can eat food from something that's fatty and it'll give you a certain amount of calories. You can eat the same amount of food which contains a lot of sugar and it will put a lot more calories in, even though the volume is the same. So calories in, calories out, it's not a workable idea. What is also the other concept of diets and different diets? The reality is you can go on one diet, say like the Atkins diet, and it will work for one person and it won't work for another one. You might know someone already who's done that. We all people who have done that. You can go on a ketogenic diet and it might work for one person and it might not work for another. And this has to do with genetics, okay, and the makeup of your body. The reality is different forms of diets will work differently for different people. The one thing that is consistent is that if you cut down on your sugar intake, which we have to as type 2 diabetics, you will lose weight as long as you do exercise as well on a regular basis. This is the reality. As foods over the years have contained more and more sugar to get it on the shelf so you can have processed food which is fast, our sugar intake has gone up and obesity has gone up. And over the last, say, number of years from around about 2004, as people have got more conscious of the fact of what sugars do into their body and we're cutting back on the amount of sugar that we're eating, obesity, the increase in obesity is beginning to slow down. So that would indicate that sugar is a big aspect of your dietary intake. Now for me, I just stopped having processed foods and started eating more vegetables with my meat and fish and things like that. And I drank a lot more water and I did regular exercise. But the other thing to do when you're on your diet is don't become a monk. Okay? No one expects you to live that way. In fact, personally, I don't recommend it. Okay? If you end up having a day where you eat fast food, okay, don't beat yourself up about it, right? Just don't eat fast food the next day. If you end up drinking soda, fizzy soda, don't go and drink fizzy soda the next day. If you end up missing an exercise day, don't miss it the next day. Replace it, okay? You can't live like a monk. In fact, the reality is, if you do try to live in this perfect world where the universe shines all around you, right, then the reality is when you do fall off, you will binge really badly. And you will go, not just like one day it'll turn into a week and you'll feel crap about yourself and you feel like you failed. So there's nothing wrong with a cheat day, okay? Nothing wrong with having that odd Chinese in an evening once a week, especially if you've been good all week. Reward yourself, give yourself something so that the cravings don't get massive. Yeah, just don't give yourself a reward every day. All right, that's my share for you today, Rhinos. It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. Charge, Rhinos, charge.